it's Nancy and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2019! I am so excited to kick off this year with this video in particular, and that is all about how to have a positive mindset. And I think it's so important to talk about this in the beginning of the year just so we can sustain this throughout the whole entire year. So I love sharing videos like this with you guys because I really love the saying live happily, and I think that is the motto that I'm adopting for my channel, and that is just to live happily being you. You don't have to be happy all the time to live happily. I think it's all about embracing every aspect of your life and living it truly to who you are, and no matter what stage you're going through. So right now for the new year, I'm really trying to work on my mindset, which is why I was so inspired to film this video for you guys. I know it's only been a week into 2019, and I've definitely hit some roadblocks on my own with my own personal mindset. So I feel like making this video will help keep me accountable and hopefully help inspire you guys too to just keep a good mindset moving forward, because we can definitely be super critical of ourselves. It's not a fun thing to do. So let's get into the 5 things that will help you keep a positive mindset during 2019 and beyond. So number 1, know that you do not have to accept negative energy. Now, I'm not saying negative things won't happen to you or around you, but you have the power whether you want to accept that energy or not into your life. And I think that part is so important because it makes you have control over your situation, and you really have the chance to process how these things happen around you, especially if you know that you're very sensitive to energies and that it can easily tear your self-esteem down. You definitely do not want to let that into your life. So remember guys, you have the power just to say no negative energy. I do not want you in my life. You can acknowledge it and just let it go. Don't let it just consume you, because we can get too critical with ourselves. It could break down our self-esteem, and that is not what we want going into the new year. So number 2 on maintaining a positive mindset is gratitude. Gratitude is so important, and I feel like as life goes on and we just do our normal routines, we kind of forget about the things that we appreciate, or we don't really take the time to think about it because it's such a no-brainer. Like, duh, of course I appreciate life, but just really take some time, a few minutes throughout your day, even if you want to journal it or even think about it, and just think about how grateful you are for your friends, your family, your life, anything that is meaningful to you. I think it's so nice and humbling to just kind of center yourself and think about those things. It can really ground you and bring you back down to earth if you are being too critical of yourself, and it just makes you appreciate and makes you inspired as well. So different ways that I've been practicing gratitude is obviously by telling people that I love them, that I cherish them, and I appreciate them. And also I've been journaling and writing it on my notes on my phone as well. And also just talking to yourself. You don't have to talk to a specific person. I talk to myself all the time, and I would just tell myself how grateful I am for my life, the people in my life, and just everything around me, and it truly grounds you so much. So number 3 on getting a positive mindset is just to change your perspective. Go into a new environment, especially if you are coming from a negative place and you're feeling kind of funky. Don't just try to like sit there and think it through and like power through with positive thoughts, even though that usually works. But sometimes we just need to get up and move, change the scenery, and just feel inspired and get a new fresh breath of air. New fresh breath of air, that sounded weird, but you guys know what I mean. Just get a fresh perspective, some air, breathe, and just it'll kind of calm you down a bit, and then you can start thinking clearly and having the good thoughts flow in and then have negative ones flow out, and that helps so much. You don't have to take like an extreme vacation, even though that helps on seeing new things, but even just get out where you live, like go out in your backyard or go out and walk around down the street and go explore your city. Just something new and fresh. I think it really revitalizes you, and that's something we often forget, because I feel like when I'm stuck or I'm feeling negative, I just like stay in my zone and I try to just power through, but in reality I'm just digging myself a deeper hole, and that's not good at all. But yeah, definitely try that if you feel like you're stuck in a rut, because it will help so much. So number 4 is to practice more self-awareness. Again, I think this also sounds like a duh, no-brainer. Of course, be self-aware, but sometimes we're not that self-aware, and that's something I've been trying to work on as well, and just to really tap into asking myself, why do I feel this way? What affected me that made me feel negative, or what makes me feel positive and brings me joy, so we can be aware of how we process these things, and we can actively go seek things that bring us more joy and just kind of take the negative things out of our mind. And if you are not self-aware about how things affect you, I don't think you could really tap into distinguishing what affects you, like in a negative or a positive way. So practicing self-awareness has been huge for me, and it doesn't mean that you're always going to be positive. It's just at least you have a better understanding of what affects you. So number 5 on having a positive mindset in 2019 is decluttering. I feel like everybody's decluttering, which is so awesome that we're all on this journey together. Guys, I started decluttering my shoe rack right here, and it feels so much better. It has not been this organized. I wish I had a before and after. I mean, I guess you can see the after, but decluttering, I just started my journey and it feels so much better already. And I'm definitely gonna film a video showing you guys how I've been decluttering using the KonMari method with Marie Kondo, and it has been amazing. Decluttering your physical space helps declutter your mind so much, and I did not think that it would. I used to just like pack things away and be like, oh, I got this, I have a positive mindset. But next thing you know, it feels like things are just like eating you up, like you're just being surrounded by stuff, and that is not fun, because when you have a cluttered mind, you can't think clearly. And even if positive things are happening to you in life, like you don't even have enough space to like take that in. And so decluttering has been huge. So if you guys are thinking about decluttering too, definitely start. It definitely gets very addicting and fun. It's not as scary and like a boring chore as it sounds like, but I love it so far. So those are my 5 tips on how to have a positive mindset for 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I would love to hear what some of your tips are for cultivating a positive mindset. I know it's really hard to maintain it like all the time, and so I would love to hear what little triggers, what little reminders that you guys love to use to stay positive. So make sure to share it down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for new weekly videos. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful start to 2019, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.